So a heartfelt welcome to all of you guys, those who clicked this video, those who came into this video after seeing the title. Yes, of course, I'm going to be chatting and taking you through some of the tips and ways as to how you can become fluent in English. If you're already one, then congratulations, but you can still improve yourself because it is well said, there is always a room for improvement. And I believe English is a very fancy language and it is a very important language for Indians, as it is demanded in every sector in each state of our life. And whenever we observe or see any random person speaking in English, he or she is definitely attracted. And why not to be the one? Why not to speak like one? Why not to be fluent as them? I believe English can actually help you fetch a lot of career opportunities in life, and it can also improve you as in terms of personality. So let me take you through some of the points. Stay tuned till the end. And I can assure you, after watching this video, if I could add up a little confidence to you, then please do like and subscribe this channel. Let's get to know what are the best and possible ways to quickly learn this language. Basically, I have some points written down in my diary. I'm not so smart at recalling things spontaneously. After all, speaking in front of camera already getting me nervous. Let me be clear with my words. I'm not a professionally trained person who could guide you and teach you this language, but I'm simply guiding you on the basis of my experience, because I personally believe that I'm an excellent communicator, and I think we all should have that little faith in yourself which could make you do miracles. The first way, you have to question yourself, why do you want to do this? Like for me, it was my passion which acted like a driving force, which brought me to learn this language, which improved my English language tremendously. It has been my passion, dedication, my hard work, my consistency, and a lot more. So the basic idea is, ask yourself as to why you want to do that. Make that commitment to yourself. Know why you want to do it. Now the second tip would be how to speak this language, right? So simple as that, you have to speak by your mouth, make use of your vocal cord, make use of your lips, and speak it out. The very same way you speak your own mother tongue, the way you speak your own regional language. English is merely a language, so you don't have to stress more on it. Don't dwell upon it. It's merely a language that can be learned. The good thing is that it's a learnable skill. It's a learnable language. So if you're not good at this language at the moment, there's nothing to feel shamed about. The good thing is that you are learning. Let's move to the second point, and that is fear. Say for example, I have started to learn this language. Now I'm practicing every single day. I'm doing everything possible which can get me near to fluency. What's stopping me? What's being the barrier? Is the judgment of others? Is the opinions of others? What do your people think around you? What do society think of you? If you make a grammatical mistake, people might mock you. So all of these things are going to certainly happen. Judgments, criticism, these are the certain things which is inevitable, and that is going to happen. You have to convince yourself that until unless you give up on yourself, your external force and factor can never demotivate you. Don't let some stupid people weigh your confidence down. Believe in yourself and be patient enough. If you're working diligently, then work hard and the success is on your way. Always remember, there is no shame in making mistakes. Many people are afraid of making mistakes. They think that my grammar is not so strong, so I might be making so many grammatical errors. So what? I make mistakes, we all make mistakes. We are human beings, and after all, it's a human tendency. As long as there is no one going to chop off your head after making a mistake, don't be afraid. And I don't think there will ever be a day that making a mistake in grammar can cost your life. So why to fear, right? Yes, there is one solution of this problem. You simply have to keep working on your grammar. Now let's move to the third point. As I was talking about grammar, let's relate this to it. Many people often ask me, is grammar important to speak fluently English? I would like to say yes. If you're not aware with grammar, if you're not aware with grammar rules, you would never know if whatever you're saying is wrong or right. People might come and correct you, people might come and tell you that you are wrong, but you would never get to know what went wrong. So having a certain knowledge about grammar can actually help correct your own selves. So that will be a better way to approach this language. Learn grammar, improve your foundation. Grammar is the foundation of English. So make your foundation stronger. English is the entire building which is going to be established on that foundation. So foundation has to be so firm. Now let's move to the fourth point, which is going to be talk to yourself. As we begin our journey in English, we often wonder what to talk, when to talk, how to talk, with whom to talk. I can't answer all of those questions, but I can certainly tell you with whom to talk. Say for example me, I don't always have a tutor teaching me English. I don't always have assistant talking to me in English. I never talked to any foreigner so far. I actually have on so many other platforms, but they were not as a tutor. They actually portrayed a friend of mine. They have been with me for so long, but that actually got possible when I became quite fluent at English. Until I was this fluent, there was no one who was interested in my English, and this is similarly going to happen to you too. People will might avoid you. People will might dislike you the way you speak in English, because beginning is going to be a bit terrible. But from your perspective, beginning is a big deal. After all, you are starting to learn this language, right? And perfection never comes in the first attempt. So choose yourself to talk to yourself. Take a phone, start the camera, and try to talk to yourself. Maybe you can stand in front of the mirror, you can talk to yourself, you can talk to birds, you can talk to sky. You can also go for narrating a story. The best way to do that is, once you wake up in the morning till the night, till the time you go to bed, whatever has happened to you, just go for describing all of that. Nobody to tell, simply you have to tell to yourself. Now let me come to the last point. I'm not going to stretch this video so long, but yeah, on the same topic, I'll be making a couple of more videos to emphasize more on this topic, but this can't be covered in one shot. I'm just talking about those beginners who want to start off their journey in this language. This is not going to be hard. Just you have to make up your mind and take a decision. Have a mind of your own, take your own stand, and just start it. As soon as you start, the sooner you become fluent. Okay, just believe in yourself. The last but not the least, listen a lot. I would also like to relate this to your own mother tongue. How did you get fluent at your own language? By listening to your surroundings, by listening to your parents. I learned Hindi by listening to my parents, by observing my atmosphere, right? So I was listening more than I was speaking. The very same thing you have to do with English too. Listen to more and more. Expose yourself in English environment. You can listen to English speeches, you can watch English movies, you can listen to English songs, and number of things are present there. With that, all the very best. And upcoming, I will be making certain videos on this topic, and I will be clarifying some of your doubts too. And I'm pretty sure, though I'm not a big YouTuber, but I still have some authentic and real points, a very handful possible points that can actually transform your language. No matter how big the YouTuber is, he's never going to provide you with an energy drink or magical drink which is going to transform your English and get you better in English overnight. Success takes time. You got to be patient, and consistency is key to fluency in language. Thank you.